Let's talk about volunteering now. And our man Jack is back out in the radio car. And this week has been Volunteering Week, celebrating all things volunteering here in the county. And if you were listening to Kaylee earlier on this week, by the way, she's back on Monday, 10 o'clock, you would have heard about an event that took place yesterday, a volunteering extravaganza put on by Voluntary Norfolk. And Jack McLean, our roving reporter, has been along to meet a few of those who were there.
Now, you find me in the gallery at the Forum. And yes, the extravaganza is well and truly underway. You can already hear a buzz around me with people talking to different charities and people trying to get volunteers through their doors. I can see a sign-up list here. There's already 8 names on there, and we're only a couple of hours in, and that is for school readers, and I have Penny Hubbard with me now. Penny, 8 names already. You must be very happy about that.
I think you're only looking at one sign-up sheet. I think we've got more than that. I'm the County Ambassador for School Readers for Norfolk, and we now support 33,000 children in primary schools across England. We focus on sending volunteers into schools where the need is greatest. My husband always says it's the best 2 hours of your week, and you have to be prepared to be very flexible. I've got one little girl who's selectively mute because she has a very tough time at home, but she's really come out of herself. That 10 minutes every week, one-on-one, with an adult who's not your teacher, who's not your parent, can absolutely improve your life chances. I've got one little boy who doesn't read very well, but he's passionate about football. Because he can recognise words like goalpost or referee, he's got really confident. And we were reading a couple of weeks ago, and he suddenly said, blah, 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 relationships. And he was so pleased with himself that he'd read the word. We were both like doing a high five because we were so happy. It's really fantastic.
Those moments must be amazing. And I'm someone who grew up with dyslexia, and I had this support growing up, and it meant a lot to me. Those moments of going into a school and seeing someone improve over weeks.
Yeah.
And an event like this on a day like today, what does it mean to you?
This is particularly helpful for me because I live on the other side of Norfolk in Hunstanton. The west side of Norfolk, we have lots and lots and lots of volunteers. We have 110 volunteers across Norfolk itself, and we're looking for another 100. So it's www.schoolreaders.org, if I can do the plug. Please go on the website and have a look if you're interested. Coming here to the Forum is fantastic because it means I can actually reach volunteers around Norwich. We have lots and lots of schools around Norwich who've partnered with school readers, and they're looking for volunteers. So if you're sitting out there listening to us and weren't able to come today, please go onto the website and think about applying. We'd be so grateful. You really will change children's lives.
From children reading to adult reading, and that's where Lisa Levy joins me now. Lisa, tell me what you're doing here.
We are a reading programme service for adults, which is unique. It's important that children learn to read, of course, because it's all about growth and development. But think about the children who struggle, look at why, and it's often because their own parents struggle too. And the numbers are so high.
So this is a service that is really needed. But what is this we've got in front of us? They look like old school textbooks.
So it's just like children learn to read today, and it's phonics. Our coaches are trained to teach adults to read. It's a very different specialism, if you like, and skill.
What are you looking for today? What is this volunteering extravaganza? What are you looking for?
We're looking for readers, lots and lots of readers. We've got coaches ready and waiting who have been trained to help adults to learn to read.
And how do people get in touch? Let's say they can't be here today. What would they be able to do?
Have a look at the website if you can, or get a family member to do it for you on www.readeasy.org.uk and look for the Norfolk group. Norfolk Supporter, one word, at readeasy.org.uk. It has transformed their lives. Chris was our first graduate. He's passionate about the Royal British Legion. He's never been able to accept a promotion in his life. Because he can read, he's just done that. He now has the top position in the county as a representative volunteer. He is completely transformed, and it's all about giving people the opportunity to reach their full potential. And don't we want that for everybody?
I've come outside now. The buzz is still happening out here as well. There's a band that are playing for cake. But But not playing for cake is Phoebe Lucas from the Green Light Trust. Phoebe, what do you do?
We are an environmental wellbeing charity, and we work with children, adults and young people who are struggling with their mental health and wellbeing, and we get them outside in nature, in the woods, to improve their resilience and confidence and just sort of get them onto that next stage in life.
You must see some amazing stories and people come through the door and leave different people.
Yeah, absolutely. Kids especially. We have a natural alternative provision at the moment where we get children who are maybe struggling in a mainstream school environment, and we get them outside, and the difference that we see in them, their confidence and their people skills really goes through the roof.
Obviously, you can't do it without volunteers, and this is what we're celebrating today on Volunteers Week here at the Extravaganza. What do your volunteers mean to you?
Yeah, so our volunteers are at the heart of everything we do. You know, we are a charity, so funding is always a struggle. So free help is amazing. And because we're an environmental charity, some people think that volunteers, we only need them to be out in the woodlands, but that's not the case. If you're a bit of an Excel whiz, we can get you in our office. That you can help us with sort of office-based admin bits. So any skills that you have, we would love to get you involved with Greenlight Trust.
So there's a bit of everything. How do people get in touch? How can people join you?
Yeah, so all the details are on our website. Just give us a call, use our info email, and we will find you the right spot and the right person to talk to, and yeah, get you helping out for GLT.
Right, now I'm joined by Tamsin Philby, and we are in the centre of the forum, and a very, very exciting new social enterprise she has launched. It's called the Only Child Club. Now, as a man who came from a big family, I don't know what it's like to be an only child, but I assume this is something that is really needed.
Absolutely. Like you, I was also raised in a large family, but I had only one child, which means I noticed the difference between the needs of a large family compared to the needs of a family with only one child. And when my daughter was growing up, she was bored, lonely, wanting me to play with her all the time. I couldn't give her attention. I always felt guilty. So I've set up the Only Child Club specifically for families with only one child, so that they can connect together, they can do activities together, and the children can make new friends and develop their social skills.
And this is very much an acorn of an idea at the moment, isn't it? Which is exciting, but this is why you're here today at the Volunteer Extravaganza. You need some help.
I do need help. This is a very brand new... So the main thing I need is an executive team, okay? From across the board, I need people who know about finances. I need people who know about law and marketing, all of those things.
And this is the thing, isn't it? Because plenty of children this will resonate with. Plenty of people who are listening to this who grew up as an only child would have loved something like this.
Absolutely.
And let's say those people can't be here today. Well, how can they get in touch if they think this is right for them?
Oh, you can go on to theonlychildclub.net, and there is a page called Get Involved. Go on there, you can have a look, and also Voluntary Norfolk website.
What would it mean to you if I'm stood with you this time next year, we're here again, and this time you're looking for just more people because it's so busy?
Oh, I'm going to be absolutely ecstatic. I'm so excited about the idea. This is the only organisation that I know of in the country, in the world. I don't know of any other organisation like this. So it'd be fantastic if we've got lots more volunteers here this time next year, and I'd love you guys all to join me in this venture.
Brilliant stuff. That sounded so busy, wasn't it? It was yesterday's volunteering extravaganza put on by Voluntary Norfolk down at the Forum here in Norwich. And Jack McLean reporting.